Hi there. One of the very first props I put on my house out of pixels were arches. And here's one right now here that's running. My very first year, I had bought some C9 pixels that I outlined my doors and windows with. And then I built 4 arches. So I thought I'd go through how I built these arches. They served me well. You know, they've been in operation for like 7 years. So let's get to it. So let's start with the CPVC and how that is constructed. You will see I have 2 T's together, and I've glued them together. With the bottom one connects up to a couple stubs that are used to basically stabilize it on the ground. I actually put a stake in the ground to lock it in place in my yard when I set it up. And the top T connects to the PEX pipe. Here it is right here, 3/4 inches on both of them. And then I have a long piece of CPVC pipe, which is glued to an identical piece on the opposite end. The space between the two of them on this one is 66 inches. And then I have the arch there, the CPVC is the size to hold the LED strips in it. So here's an example LED strip. 3/4 inch PEX. One of the disadvantages for it is that the X-Connect connectors do not fit inside it. So when I bought my strip, I had a full 5-meter strip. I cut it in half and I soldered on my own connector on the end. So I was able to fish it through the PEX pipe. Easily just pushed it through, and then I soldered on a connector on the end is how I did that. And with the end of the PEX pipe, what I've done, if we can get a little closer, you can see I cut it. I just used some tin snips. I cut the PEX pipe and I drilled the hole, and then I fished the cable through it, and that'll come out on the top here. And so this PEX pipe works well. See, a nice translucent for the LED strip to come through, and I've done the exact opposite. Here's the end that I actually put a custom end on it. All right, again the same thing. You see the slit in the hole. Now you could go to 1-inch PEX and 1-inch CPVC, do the same thing, and then you can feed without cutting off connectors. They now sell half-length LED strips, which this is the one I have. I'm going to upgrade to a triple arch, but I thought I'd go through this single arch construction first and show you guys how I did that. So if I use 1-inch PEX, you can just feed it through. You won't have to cut it. But if you do buy the shorter ones with these ends, you can cut the end and you can solder in, put some heat shrink tape on it. So you can use the lower cost 3/4 inch PEX if you'd like. So the PEX pipe I have here, I got a big old roll and I stretched it out, straightened it out, and cut it to length. So they come in 100-foot rolls. So what I've done here is, since it was installed, it's permanently got a shape, but the length of the PEX pipe is about 8 foot. They sell them in 10-foot sections at Home Depot, because you could buy it for one, you could buy a 10-foot section and it's cut off the excess after you string your whatever length of LED lights you have. You can string it through it and then put it in place. All right, and then you can cut it to the size. So just to install this, it's really easy. I just slide it in the end here, put it on my CPVC, and it fits nice and snug. Next step will be and all I just got a couple little 1/2-inch screws, self-tapping. And what I've done, just to keep the PEX from sliding out of position, is this. I just drilled into the CPVC and put this screw in place, and that will lock the PEX into the CPVC, so it won't go anywhere. And there you go. I'll just demonstrate here. You can't pull it out. It's all locked in place. You have your input and you have your output. These are really simple to construct. They do a they're great in your show. What I've done in my show is I put snowflakes right here in the middle, so it gives a real nice effect. Next year, I think I'm gonna triple this up. So that's why I have new LED strips that are actually cut the length. So this will be a lot nicer than having to cut in place. Soldering onto an LED strip on these little copper pads it's a pain, let's say. Somebody that's better at soldering than I am might be able to do a better job with it. The other advantage of not having to cut is the ends are sealed, so they stay waterproof. What I did on mine when I cut them is I took a bunch of, I just hot glue on the end and put it around the silicone piece on the end to waterproof the end of it. It seemed to work out pretty well. So, all right, well, I hope this helps somebody out there. If you're interested in constructing arches for your Christmas show, guys, have a good one out there. Bye.